Big up, baby. Big up, Liverpool. Big up, Arnie Slot. Clapping my hands for the boys. Clapping my hands for the boys. What an effort. What an effort. What an effort. What an effort. Hey, 0 goals. 0 goals in the quarterfinal, but good effort. 0 goals. Good effort. Hey, listen. Tactically yesterday, Arnie Slot didn't get too much wrong. 0 goals. It's not his fault. It's not his fault, guys. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. We have truly reached when we sat here in October and we said that things are going to get worse. When we sat here in October and we said that this is just the beginning, that if you don't have foresight, you might as well stop watching football. This is just the beginning. If you could not see that this was just the beginning in October, I would say you should become a casual fan. You probably shouldn't be investing this much time into football. I probably shouldn't be investing this much time into football. I'm done. I'm done. This is going to be my last stream of the season. I'm not streaming again this year. I'm not wasting my time. And I don't think that you should either. I don't think that you should dignify this team. No, I have given up, Morris. This is my last stream. This is the last stream that I am going to do this year. This is my last stream. Maybe I'll appear on a show here and there, but I'm done. I'm done. I've been done since October, bro. Anyone with a brain in October would have known, yo, we're cooked. We're cooked. Because we knew that nothing was going to change. You can't even look at the players. Like, I don't care about a single individual on the team. Yes, we have some bad players. We have some guys that need to go. We have some players that have been underperforming this season. But you can't hold those players to anything. You can't be that critical of them. It's like it's literally like getting angry at your own child. Brother, you're the fucking parent. If your kid is a piece of shit motherfucker that misbehaves, that's because you suck at being a fucking parent. That's because do I have that here? The reason why your kid is a piece of shit is because
you lack a discipline.
You lack a discipline. That's because you suck as a fucking parent. You're a shit fucking parent, so your kid is a shit fucking kid. No shit, every single one of our players sucks. Because our parent in Arnie Slot is dog shit. This season is the perfect analogy for why 95% of people that you meet in your life don't understand life, because they're incapable of looking underneath the hood of any car they come across. They're the kind of people that judge a vehicle by the way it looks and not the way that it performs. This is the problem in modern day society. I had to watch motherfuckers on Paramount yesterday after the game bring up Diogo Jota. May he rest in peace. But bring him up and say, what's the impact that this had? Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. That happened 8 fucking months ago. Let him rest. I could understand it for the first month of the season. I could understand it for the first 2 months of the season. I can't understand it on April 14th, 2026. Shut the fuck up. It's fucking disgraceful and it's disgusting. Let the man rest. There's nothing to do with what's happening. People do so much fucking deflecting to get away from the fact that Liverpool don't play football. I go on YouTube and I see people talking about Liverpool and I'm like, who the fuck does your dumb ass think that they are to talk about players? How could you be so fucking stupid? How could you be such a fucking idiot to talk about players after yesterday? How could you be so dumb? We had 21 shots. Maybe 2 of those had a chance of going in. Other than that, shut the fuck up. Ryan Gravenberch took 6 of them from outside the box. Those fucking count, dumbass. The stupidity of people will never fucking cease to amaze me. Guys, we played with 4 midfielders yesterday, and we didn't have a midfield at any point of the game. How the fuck does that have to do with anything with the players? How is that not entirely tactically based? Why is it that I played with 4 midfielders, but every single time we built up, I had a back 3 with Szoboszlai as the lone pivot and Mamardashvili kicking it long? What the fuck does that have to do with players' ability? Can anyone enlighten me? What the fuck does that have to do with anyone's ability on the ball when you build up in a 3-1 versus 5-man press? Did anyone notice that anytime we picked up the ball in transition, the guy who was carrying the ball had to just stand there because no one else would show? What the fuck does that have to do with ability? What does our inability to build up have to do with ability? It is entirely structure. And like, this is the problem, is that there's so much gaslighting going on. And there's so many morons with a voice that being a supporter of this club is impossible. I mean, we just lost 4-0 to PSG. And Arne Slot has the audacity to talk about summer transfers. I'm finding it very difficult to not say certain things about Arne Slot that would get me banned on YouTube. I'm finding it very difficult to not say the most malicious things you have ever heard about a human being. And the same goes for FSG. I'm FSG out. These people cannot run a football club. They can't. I don't think people understand the gravity of the situation. I really don't think that you guys are seeing in the future. This fan base proved to me in October that they can't see past the next game, which I get, right? Like, we got a lot of small-brained individuals who watch football. So they don't possess the ability to look past the game. They didn't have the foresight in October. Paul from Redmen TV can literally bend over and get fucked in the ass by OG Mudbone. Take a 24-inch dick up your ass, bro. I don't give a fuck. They don't have the ability to see into the future. I'm going to paint the picture for you right now what's going to happen. You broke the transfer record twice this summer. You spent £500 million. Alexander Isak looks as useless as tits on a boar hog because pigs don't produce milk. Florian Wirtz looks like Florian Squirts. Complete waste of money. Both of them have had the worst seasons for £100 million signings in history. They are the most expensive duds to ever exist in football. Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak, as of April 15th, 2026, are the biggest flops in history. They are atrocious. Now, it's not entirely their fault. It's majority not their fault. It's not Florian Wirtz's fault that he sucks, because I don't expect anyone to play well in the way that he's being asked to play. So it's not on Wirtz. And Isak has been, Isak broke his leg. So he's been out for half the season. So I can't hold him to the same standard. The rest of our signings have been shit, but so is every single one of our players. When everyone on your team sucks fucking ass, well, I can't go looking at individuals now, can I? If everyone sucks, I can't point to individuals. If the whole team is shit, I can't just look at one part. Again, my favorite analogy, the car. If the car is running like shit, that's because there's a lot of things that are wrong with it. But if you have a flat tire, well, all I have to do is change the fucking tire. This is not a flat tire situation. There's like 17 different things in the engine that are fucked up and the car doesn't run. The car is a piece of shit. So why would I blame the fact that it has a flat tire? Even if the tire was filled, it would still run like fucking shit. We are destined for mediocrity. Destined for mediocrity. I don't think you guys understand the gravity of the situation. As things stand right now, over the last 38 games, Liverpool would be in like 15th, 16th place. We wouldn't even be close to Champions League football. Next season comes, we're finishing mid-table. We're finishing in like 12th. If Arne Slot is here next season, we are finishing 12th. That's my positive prediction. My negative prediction is 17th. Just outside of relegation. We are going to be atrocious. And at this point, I don't even think that a manager really fixes anything. I think that Arne Slot has fucked us so hard that we need a year just to unfuck the situation. We're going to need a full season just to unfuck what he did to these players. I'm going to need a full year just to get Szoboszlai back to normal, to get Gravenberch back to normal, to get any of my players back to normal. I don't even have Mo next season. Lord knows if I'm going to have fucking Virgil. If I'm Virgil van Dijk, I'm going, get me the fuck out of here, bro. Get me the fuck out of here. If I'm Virgil, I'm like, I could go play in Spain. I'll go to fucking Saudi. I'll go make a fucking fat check. Get me out of this shithole right now. Don't have Andy, so I don't have that locker room presence next season. Guys, we're fucked. I do not think Liverpool are going to win a major trophy in the next 3 years. There's my prediction. Liverpool are not going to win the Premier League or the Champions League for the next 3 seasons. We might win a domestic cup or two, but we are not competing against Arsenal and City in this league next year. And we are not competing in Europe. If we get Champions League, we are not doing shit there. And I have no faith in this club's ability to lead us through this time. Because the club's negligence is what brought me here in the first place. We don't have ruthless killers in the boardroom. We don't. It shames me to think that I have Americans running this football club and they're not even acting American. Like, they're the most un-American Americans I've ever seen. It's disgusting. It's disgraceful. FSG are a disgrace on my American heritage. How could you be such a fucking imbecile? How could you lack the cold-blooded killer nature of what being a businessman in America is? You're not even a good capitalist. You're terrible at being an American. You know what an American would have done in October? They would have said, fuck the fans. I don't give a shit. You're still going to pay for your fucking seats. I'm firing the manager. Suck my dick. That's what an American would have done. That's what a fucking American would have done. He would have said, I don't give a fuck about these fans because they buy tickets every week. They can blow me for all I care. They can hate me until I bring them a fucking trophy. That's the American way. That is how we do it in America. I disrupt. You hate me until you love me. That is America. FSG are not America. They're not American. They're pussies. They're bitch made. A real American would have sacked Arnie Slot in October. A real American would have unfucked the situation before it got to this point. A real American would be a killer. A real American wouldn't give a fuck about match-going fans because your asses will still be in seats. Guy's gonna fucking sit here and try to gaslight me into thinking that you're not gonna go to games. Shut the fuck up. Acting like match-going fans have power. Shut up, dude. Shut up. Shut up. Protesting ticket price increases, yet we're gonna fucking sell out the game. Shut up. Shut up. You're all a bunch of fucking bitches. All talk, no fucking bite. When's the last time you saw an actual fucking protest? When is the last time you saw a team not go to their game? I've never seen that. I've never seen a club's fans not go to a game. That's a protest. That's called boycotting. People obviously don't know what fucking boycotting means. We have shit owners. We're run by fucking imbeciles who have zero ability to look into the future. Because anyone who had a crystal ball would have seen this. Honestly, at this point, I'm like, you know what? Super League was probably a good idea. Super League was probably a good idea. Better than this shit. Yo, give me Nunez all day, bro. Give me Nunez all day. Give me Nunez all fucking day. Nunez is a hell of a lot better than Cody Gakpo. And Nunez would have given me more fight yesterday than all the teams, so I don't care. Motherfuckers talking shit on fucking Darwin Nunez. Look how your boy Florian fucking squirts flop like a bitch. I'd take Darwin Nunez over Alexander Isak every day of the week. Every fucking day of the week, dude. Because at least Nunez fucking presses. And at least he shows me some passion. I know I can. I know I can. Guys, we are worse than Chelsea. We are worse than Arsenal. We are worse than City. Fuck, we're worse than United. Fucking get that through your skull, bro. We are worse than Manchester United. A team that sells stale hot dogs and has a leaking roof is a better club than us. Stale hot dogs outperform Liverpool Football Club. PSG weren't even good, bro. PSG weren't even fucking good yesterday. That's the problem. The problem is that PSG weren't even fucking good. They weren't good in either of the fucking legs. Like, dude, the metaphorical dick sucking of PSG is fucking crazy. If Liverpool didn't play like fucking morons, we could have gotten something in the first leg, but we sat back and played the worst low block in history and had no ability to press. And our tactics were just completely thrown out the window. It took PSG like 70 minutes to score a fucking goal. They didn't even have any shots in the first fucking half of that game. Oh, wait. Doué's deflection. PSG were not that good in either leg. If I'm PSG, I'm not exactly fucking confident going up against Bayern Munich because Bayern Munich actually play football. Liverpool don't play football. The problem is that anyone could beat Liverpool. A Sunday league team can fucking beat Liverpool. If you give me 11 guys who play every weekend and are organized, I can beat Liverpool. You want to know what the tactics were from PSG yesterday? They were so fucking simple. Occupy the center, press the center backs, force them wide, they will do nothing. That's what they did. And we didn't create jack fucking dick. They knew that we would play with a single pivot. They knew that we don't build up. They know that we don't support the ball carriers. All you got to do is press aggressively and take away the center of the pitch. It's really fucking easy to beat us. And what's amazing is that I've had to sit here, and for the last 6 months, I've had to watch people steal my fucking flow. I've had to watch people say the same shit that I was saying in October for the last 6 months about this fucking team, like it's some sort of new revelation. Fuck yourself, pussy. You have no foresight. People do not understand the gravity of the situation. It's a World Cup season. Even if you get a new manager in, you're not even getting a full preseason. And these players are so fucked in the head now. It's going to take time, dog. Even if we got Xabi Alonso, who I don't even want, but let's just say we did. Let's say we got him. The first 3 months next season are not going to be fun. They're going to be rough as fuck. It's going to be shit games. We didn't play a 4-4-2. We played a 4-2-4. Our pressing structure was a 4-2-4. Our build-up structure was a 3-1-0-6. We literally did what we did at the beginning of the season. We pressed in a 4-2-4 like we did in the beginning of the season, and we built up in a single pivot with 3 at the back. And we just passed it back to Mamardashvili, who would kick it long. Because there's no midfield presence, so we couldn't build up. Like, I don't understand how people can't fucking see this. Like, it's so fucking simple, and it's blowing my mind. Any cocksucking piece of shit, pussy-ass motherfucker who says that we performed well yesterday or we had good tactics yesterday can respectfully shove the fattest cock they can find down their throat and suffocate. Metaphorically speaking. You're an idiot. Like, you're genuinely a fucking idiot. People who view the game yesterday and say that we had a... There's a trash compactor outside. Hold on. It's picking up my trash. It's really loud. Fucking sucks, bro. It's right out of my fucking window. Give me a second. Okay, we're good now. Where was I? People who think that we put in any kind of good fucking performance, people who think that we played well in any way, shape, or form are fucking morons. Like, this is why this is why everyone can't have opinions. Like, I'm a firm believer that opinions are not rights. It is not your right to have an opinion. You have no right to have an opinion. An opinion is earned. Opinions are earned. Again, I'm not a fucking oncologist. I have no right to give you an opinion on what you should do if you get cancer. I have no right. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an oncologist. I'm not a fucking expert in medical studies. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I would WebMD that shit. I don't have the right to give you an opinion on that. So why do you have the fucking right to give me an opinion on this football club when you're a moron? No. I genuinely mean hold an opinion. I do not think that everyone has the right to hold an opinion. Opinions are not rights. Opinions are earned. Most people are incapable of coming up with any original thought to begin with. Most people need someone else to fucking guide them. You're right. ChatGPT, I'm sorry. If I went to that fucking game yesterday, if I was in the stands at that first half, watching us not play with a midfield with 4 midfielders. And then I saw us take off Jeremy fucking Frimpong at halftime. I would have gotten off my ass and left the fucking ground. So let me get this straight. You're saying that Slot was good yesterday. Yet, at halftime, he took off the right back for a right back. And then 20 minutes later, he took off the right back that he brought on for a left winger. And he put our only competent midfielder at right back, who then concedes the fucking opening goal of the game. That is what you call a good performance? Respectfully bend over and get fucked. Bend over and get fucked. You fucking imbecile. You fucking moron. Joe Gomez saw 20 minutes. For what? God, it fucking angers me so much. It took everything in my power to not punch a fucking hole through my fucking monitor. Which is why I'm done. I have watched my last Liverpool game of the season. Hence the meaning of this whole fucking stream. Liverpool don't have a single game before 9 a.m. the rest of the year. And I don't care about any of them. I'm not waking up at 4:45 to watch us get piped by fucking Everton. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm not waking up at 7:30 to watch us play United and get fucked at Old Trafford. Get out of my face. I'm not waking up at 7 a.m. to watch us fucking play Chelsea at home. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't see a point. I'm not watching the fucking games. I don't see a point in doing streams. I'm not watching the games. I don't see a point. Again, I would feel like a hypocrite if I went and I talked about games that I don't watch. Even though I guarantee you, I can tell you exactly how the games went, even without watching them. All I need to see is the stat sheet, and I can tell you exactly how they went. It's fucking so easy, but no, I need to leave. I need to be done with this. I don't want to fucking think about this team. Because this team doesn't think about me. These players don't play for the fans. This manager doesn't play for the fans. This club doesn't operate for the fans. Again, guys, I'm gonna give you an analogy. You've got a friend, right? Every single one of you have friends. Hopefully you have friends. Every single one of you knows another human being. That you do know. You definitely know another human being. And let's say you and that human being were close. And that human being was living just unimaginably below their potential. And you've been trying to help this person for the last 8 months. You've been trying to help them. But they don't want to help themselves. And they don't want to do anything. Eventually, you're going to stop trying to help. And you're going to say they need to figure it out. You're going to leave. You're going to say, you know what, buddy? You're dragging me down. You won't listen to me. I've had enough. That's where I'm at. You're right, Ozan. Some people can't be helped and some clubs can't be helped. You guys think Tottenham Hotspur is bad right now? Try finishing in 12th place next season after spending £1 billion. What's up, Chelsea? I'm about to one up you, bitch. If Arne Slot ever gets fired, I'll be back that same day. I'll be celebrating his death from this club. His metaphorical death in association to his club. I will be celebrating that. I'll do a fucking marathon stream. I'll just sit here and I'll just cry with joy. I will cry with joy. But until he's gone, there is no point in watching this football club. There's no point in talking about this football club. You know what I've said from the beginning. You know what I've said from the beginning, and you've seen it all come true. You've seen the fruits of my predictions. And of course, listen, yeah, I went on the vibes train for a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Before the game yesterday, that you'll never walk alone, I was like, okay, let's go. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I was finally showing some energy. I was like, come on, come on. And then 5 minutes in, I'm looking at no midfield, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die right here. This fucking sucks. Tar and feather Arnie Slot. That's what I was chanting. Tar and feather Arnie Slot. Fucking ridiculous, bro. I sat there the whole game and I was just like,
what the fuck is that?
That's it. That's it. That's the best fucking reaction I could have. And now it's just
so long, gay boys.
I'm not fucking doing it. So long, dude. I'm not doing it. I give up. I concede. I wave my white flag. I'm done. Again, guys, if you were married to someone, who was good to you for a year, and then halfway through the second year for the last 6 months, they started treating you like a piece of shit, you'd probably leave. You'd probably say, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. I'm out. You're a cunt. Goodbye. That's where I'm at. I'm at the divorce stage. I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to leave your bitch ass behind. First off, your tits are sagging. You got old. You're ugly, and you don't blow me anymore. So get the fuck out of my life. I'm going to buy a motorcycle. I'm going to go on a road trip. I'm going to have me a little midlife crisis. I'm going to do ayahuasca in fucking Costa Rica. I'm going to meet the shadow demons. Like, I'm going to live. I'm going to go live. That's what you would do. So that's what I'm going to do with this club. I'm divorcing. You know who I'm supporting the rest of this season? FC Bayern. Come on, Bayern. Luis Diaz. My player, Luis Diaz. Let's get a fucking dub today. Then let's beat PSG and let's get Luis Diaz a second Champions League. That's what I want. You stupid fucks think Michael Olise is going to come to Liverpool. Holy shit, you're an idiot. Holy fucking shit, you're an idiot. The audacity of you dumb fucks to think that Michael Olise would come to this shit club. You're fucking dumb. Jeremy Jacquet, I formally apologize that we have bought you. Your career is fucked. Florian Wirtz, I formally apologize that we have bought you. Your career is fucked. Alexander Isak, I formally apologize that we have bought you. Your career is fucked. Hugo Ekitike, I formally apologize we have bought you. I had you injured yesterday playing in a system that was never going to do anything. It is entirely our fault that you were not playing in the World Cup. Please, I am sorry. We will sell you. We do not deserve you. Mohamed Salah, we do not deserve you. Virgil van Dijk, we do not deserve you. Milos Kerkez, Jeremy Frimpong, Dominic Szoboszlai, we do not deserve you. My solution, sell them all, liquidate the club, mortgage the fucking stadium. Peace. That's my solution. I don't know what the fuck is this. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Oh, no, SM. I'm not back. This is my conclusion. This is my conclusion. I'm done. There's no more analysis that I can give. There's no more talk that I can give on the absence of midfield. There's no more talk I can give on the absence of tactics and the absence of leadership and the absence of foresight. I said in October that we were at stage 4 cancer. It's now April and it's stage 15. We're making up stages of cancer as we go. Every single week is a new state. We are literally breaking science. People did not think that cancer could get to stage 15. Somehow it's there. Somehow we're at stage 15 cancer. But I'm done, bro. I'm not waking up before 9 a.m. for a game. And we don't have a single game after that. So I'm not doing it. I'm not waking up to watch Everton or United or Chelsea. Why would I? That would be punishment on myself. I should be this should be a positive thing. You know, I should be filling myself with positive affirmations and positive thoughts and good habits and positivity. Liverpool is like filling yourself up with fucking uranium. Like radioactive, it's like drinking bleach. Watching this club is the equivalent to exposing yourself to a nuclear blast. Like you're just not going to survive. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Unless we sack Arne Slot, then I'll be back and better than ever. But as I said before, even if we sack Arne Slot, boys, we are fucked. We don't have a full preseason, and these players mentally are destroyed. So it's going to take at least half a year just to get these boys back to a functioning level. Guys, we were walking in midfield yesterday. We were walking on counterattacks. I played 4 midfielders and I didn't have a midfield. Like how could a coach fuck players so bad? How could he just completely remove all of your natural inclinations that you have learned for the last 25 years of your life and destroy them in a single game? How is that? I mean, it's impressive how bad Slot is. It's impressive. It's mind-boggling. I've never seen a coach this bad. And I've never seen media suck the dick of a dude who is just so incompetent as much as this. I mean, listen, Fox News loves to jerk off Donald Trump. But even at this point, they're like, okay, what are we doing? 27% approval rating? What are we doing? Arne Slot must have like a 5% approval rating, yet the media talks about it like there's a laundry list of excuses. Hey, let's blame Jota. Fuck you. How about that? Hey, let's blame the players. Fuck you. How about that? I'm not doing it. I'm not investing my time into this shit. It's been such a fucking chore over the last 6 months to get myself to watch, to then go on shows, to then say the same fucking thing over and over. I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired of showing up on Friday and saying the same fucking thing that I've said all year. I'm tired of it. I've got other shit that I can be doing. With the amount of time that I have invested into Liverpool this season, I probably could have made 30 grand on fucking crypto. You know, like I probably could have programmed like 17 different bots to just do predictive marketing or, predictive betting on Polymarket. I probably could have made a fat fucking check with the amount of time that I have spent thinking about Liverpool. And what do I get for it? 4-0 to PSG. What do I get for it? Still have fans slot in. Could have been rolling in fucking paper, bro. I could have gone to the beach, could have gone to the desert. I could have done literally, bro. I could have just tripped balls at Joshua Tree. That would be a better experience. That would be a better experience. Tripping balls at Joshua Tree would be better than watching Arne Slot. It'd be scary as fuck, but you know what? I would know that it would end. I would know that at a certain point, the drugs are going to wear off and this trip will end. I don't know when Arne Slot is ending. It's been a 6-month fucking trip from hell. There's no certainty. If I take ayahuasca, I know 10 hours later, I will be sober. With Arne Slot, I'm like, this motherfucker is never leaving. I'm fucked. He's not going anywhere. He's not getting fired this summer. I hate to break it to you guys. I really do. Because guess what? We're going to finish top 5 because Chelsea suck. We're going to finish top 5 because Chelsea suck. And I would be willing to bet that we're going to win against Everton. I don't know why, but I just know that we're going to win, and I know that we're going to buff that gap. It's not the coffee bar. It's not the coffee bar. Bro, do not ever mention this stupid cuck loser's name. Do not mention this guy. First and foremost, Paul goes to every single game in the cop because the club allows him to. Paul gets exclusive interviews with the club because he sucks their dick. The other girl who's a part of it, she goes to every single game. That's because she sucks on the tit of the club as well. Every single person at that organization sucks off the club because the club gives them nice things. I'm just a silly fucking ignorant American from California with a mustache. I don't want anything from the club. I'm not flying to fucking England for this shit. So I don't care about exclusive access. Fuck, I hope the club watches my videos. I hope they know how fucked they are. But yeah, I don't give a shit, bro. Who cares about that fucking loser? Imagine being a mouthpiece. Imagine waking up one day and just like being content with the fact that you are a mouthpiece. And you're just like, all right, cool. Well, I get some perks. Shut up, bitch. You have no principles that you stand on. There's nothing that your existence is founded upon. You have no foundation. Hey, you guys don't talk shit on him. Let me talk shit on him, okay? I can talk shit on him. I don't want you talking shit on him because I'm showing my face. I don't give a fuck. I'll make a fucking enemy about anybody because I'll fucking argue with you. I'll have an argument with anybody. You want to go fucking toe to toe with this fucking team? Let's go. Come on. Let's talk ball. Let's talk shop. Let's talk tactics. Let's talk where players occupy the pitch. Let's talk about pace of fucking movement. Let's talk about off-ball movement. Let's talk about basic attacking structure. Let's talk about defending structure. Let's talk about player utilization. Let's talk about fitness. Listening to a Redmen TV analysis is like, yeah, the boys were holding the ball. It's a shame that they couldn't hold the ball more. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. That's their analysis. Eddie, if he's staying, I'm not here, dog. And I would strongly encourage you guys to not be here too. I would strongly encourage if he is here next season, I would strongly encourage you for your own health, do not watch this team. Do not. It is right now watching this football club is the biggest waste of 2 hours that you can have as a human being. I've only watched 2 games in the last month. 3 games. Let's take a look at the games I've watched. I didn't watch Brighton because that was too early. I didn't watch City because that was too early. I watched PSG first. I watched Fulham and I watched PSG second. So since March 18th, I've only watched 3 games. 3 out of 5. And let's take a look at the rest of the season. 6 a.m. Liverpool versus Everton. Not watching that. 7 a.m. Liverpool versus Palace. Not watching that. 7:30 a.m. Liverpool versus Man United. I'm not waking up at 7:30. Not watching that. Liverpool versus Chelsea. 4:30 a.m. Not watching that. We don't know the time of Liverpool versus Aston Villa yet. And Liverpool Brentford 8 a.m. Not watching that. Hey, big up to you. Big up to you. Welcome to the club. Listen, I'm not watching them because of the time. If they were on at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I would probably watch them. 100%. Like if it was, like if the games were coming on right now, yeah, I would watch them. But I'm not waking up at the fucking crack of ass dawn to watch slot ball. That's not happening. I'm not doing it. I'd rather go golf. Dead ass. Sunday at 6 a.m.? Nah, dude, I'm going to drink Saturday night and I'm not going to fucking wake up at 6 a.m. Fuck out of my face. It's the principle, Morris. It's the fucking principle. It's the principle. If I were these players, I'd want to leave. And as a fan, I want the best for my players. I want the best for the boys at my club, for the boys that I love. And the best thing that I think that can happen to all of them is they get sold. I would like to see Florian Wirtz in a different uniform. I would like to see Isak in a different uniform. I would like to see Ekitike in a different uniform. Because I know that in another club, they will be treated properly. And they'll play to their strengths. Definitely not Staffy. There's no way you're a golfer. It would take 6 hours. Listen, Paul, if Slot is here next season, I could give a fuck what happens to the club. I'm not going to pay attention. Not going to pay attention. The problem is that there's nothing new for anyone to say. As long as he's here, there's no point of having analysis. Like, there's no point in talking 3 times a week about Arnie Slot. I don't know how, I really don't know how these other people do it. Big up to them. Big up to them for being able to do it every week. But I don't know how you guys do it. I can only say the same thing so many times before fucking going insane. I can only say the same thing so many times. Again, hold on. I want to scroll back. I'm going through all my old streams. October 30th. It's Thursday. The kids suck now too. Hindsight, probably not a great title. October 27th. It's Monday. Liverpool still suck. October 26th. Here's why Liverpool suck. October 25th. We are going nowhere fast. Loser pool, lose again. What was I cooking? What was I cooking? What was I cooking? October 25th. We are going nowhere fast. What was I cooking? October 23rd. Liverpool lucky. Florian flirts. October 19th. Liverpool Haram Ball watch along. October 20th. Question mark FC 24 hours later. Slot out? Question mark. October 17th. Why are we talking transfers? October 6th. October 6th. Arnie Slot is the problem and solution. Arnie Slot is the problem and solution. What was I cooking? What was I cooking? I'm sorry, guys. I don't like to jerk myself off here, but I'm going to do it. Here, hold on. September 30th. September 30th. Has Slot lost the plot? Question mark. September 30th. What did I say in this video? All right, boys. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. What was I cooking? First off, ignore how shit I look. Oh my God, I need to shave. But what was I cooking? Look at this. What was I cooking? Does this not look exactly like the way that we tried to build up yesterday? What was I cooking? Is this not the exact fucking formation that we ran on April 14th against PSG? Is this not exactly what our fucking build-up structure looked like yesterday? Hang on. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, you guys remember this? You guys remember vagina ball? Vagina ball right here? Which is like gaping space. That's what yesterday was. Yesterday was vagina ball 9.0. I mean, but this is really what our build-up structure was. We had 3 at the back. We had Soboslai in a single pivot, and then we had just acres of space. Hey, never say that I'm smarter than you, Mantis. I'm not smarter than you. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. Never say that someone else is smarter than you. They just know more about certain things. Doesn't make them smarter. Rephrase that. Rephrase that. They're just more educated on a certain topic. They're not smarter than you. Two very different things. But this is basically what we looked like. Like this was what we did. Why did I do that? Okay. Like we had 3 at the back. We had Soboslai as a single pivot, and then we had nothing. And what did PSG do? Hold on. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Tactic board. And now you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe because I'm not gonna fucking be here. I'm fucking done. I'm done. This is my retirement ceremony. All right, let's take a look. Let's do it like this. Okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, so this was Liverpool's build-up structure yesterday, right? Where's Mamadashvili? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So this was our build-up structure yesterday. Where's the fucking ball? All right. So for vast majorities of the game, it was the back 3 with Soboslai as the single pivot, and they would be pressing like this. It would literally be 4v6. It was 4v6 in our build-up the entire first half. We had a spell in the second half because PSG were like, okay, let's just get through this. Let's just get through this. The plan was get the ball to Soboslai. Soboslai gets fucking pressed. Soboslai has to pass it back to Mamadashvili. Mamadashvili goes long. That was what our game plan was. Fuck you. How, in any way, shape, or form, how does this look tactically sound? This is what we looked like. This was it. This is Liverpool right here. This is Arne Slot's system. Just vacate the center of the park with 4 fucking midfielders. This is what he wanted to do. And our number 10 was really Mamadashvili because it was Mamadashvili's job to pick up the ball and just punt it. And then PSG would win the ball. And then they would just hold the ball. And then we would retreat back into a 4-2-4 that basically never really pressed too high beyond the halfway line. And then we would just give them the ball. We only had 30% possession in the first half. I want to see something. I want to see if I can find. I want to look at the fucking highlights. 55 minutes. Fuck, this is way longer than I wanted to. Fuck, I just had to watch Ekatika get hurt. Jesus Christ, I can't even fucking... I can't find I can't find there's not enough highlights from the first half to show us just like in possession. Bro, look at the way they had us defending. Look at the way they had us defending 2 minutes into the game. Look at this. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. When is the last time you saw 11 players inside Liverpool's own box? That is quite literally 11 players in our own box. And we lost this game 2-0, by the way. We just counted 11 players inside our own box, and we lost 2-0. Not only are there 11 players in our own box, but how does this fucking spell end? There's 11 players in our box, and they still got a shot off on goal. 11 players in our own box, and they still got a shot off on goal. There is no outlet in the situation. That's the fucking point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9. Let's see, is there anything else? Look at how shit Gakpo is. Look at all he has to do. Right here, all Cody Gakpo has to do is just pass it inside. This guy, Pacho has forward momentum. Marquinhos has forward momentum. Wirtz is all alone. Pacho's entire body is facing towards the goal. His entire momentum is going towards the goal, which means that as long as he passes the ball to the left, Pacho can't do anything about it. Basic laws of physics. Basic laws of physics. Your body is propelling you in one direction. If I pass something behind you, you can't just instantaneously turn around and stop. But what does Cody Gakpo do? He fucking shoots like a dickhead. Flaccid little fucking shot. Look, all he has to do is pass the ball. All he has to do. Dink. That's it. That's all he has to do here. And, you know, to be fair, it wouldn't have mattered. So, I'm not going to hang it over Gakpo too much because it would not have mattered. Again, look at their structure. Gravenberch somehow finds himself free, right? But Wirtz is man-marked. McAllister's man-marked. We're clearly building up in the same, 3-1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Even when Gravenberch is driving, right? Like, look how easy this is to defend. You see how we don't occupy anything in the middle? PSG just sort of open up a lane for him, bait him in, and then he's forced to shoot. And Gravenberch is not fucking scoring that. Like, I don't care. He doesn't have any other options here. I might be being a little bit too critical there, but... Kirka's opportunity was a good one too. All right, I'm done. I can't fucking keep looking at this shit. I'm not gonna fucking keep watching this dog shit. Fucking piece of fuck. I don't care. Listen, big up Zuberi. I'm not going to talk about anything that happens on Enz's channel. I'm not going to talk about what happens on channels. I'm not, unless it's fucking Paul Machin or Redmen TV. I don't care. I'm not here to talk shit on other people's channels. Those are other YouTubers. They fill their channels with who they want. They do their own content. That's not my business. I'm sharing my own opinion. There's a reason why I don't fucking invite people onto this show, because I just want to fucking spew my own shit. I just want to say my own shit without being interrupted. That's it. Anyway, hang on. I want to see something. Doesn't even matter. Yeah, Staffy's channel sucks ass. American Waffle is a joke. Staffy is a joke. United are a joke. Go smoke some fucking hashisha. Leave me alone. But yeah. We're terrible, bro. We're terrible. We're absolutely awful. We're the worst you've ever seen. Worst club in history. Worst summer transfer in history. Worst title defense in history. Worst manager in history. Just the worst. And the club still wants to back the manager. You know, the club is still like, Arne Slot is my boy. Can I find anything on the game? Also, did anyone feel like Soboslai died for the shirt yesterday? No, no. I quit that shit in January. Yeah, I can't find anything on the. Oh, Anfield sector. From the conversations I've had, even if there's no Champions League football, Slot's staying. I'm out. Slot is staying and I am gone, baby. I'm gone. I'm gone. Man, this is just pissing me off even more. All right, I'm turning off Twitter. I don't care. Okay. Well, I feel like I've said everything I need to say. Feel like I've left it all out on the field. I feel like there's nothing more I can add to this conversation. You guys know where I stand. If you want my opinion on what the future of this club holds, if you want my opinion on what it's going to look like if we sack Arne Slot or if we keep him, if you want to know how I feel about our future.
No, 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 no. We're completely fucked, completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
That's how I feel. If you want to know how I feel when I look at any club statement or I look at any of these journalists talk about the club.
Would you mind loaning me some of your lipstick, Mom? Because I want to at least look pretty the next time you decide to f me.
That's like that sums it up. I haven't played this one in a while.
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
If you want to know how I feel about Arne Slot.
All right, gold member. Don't play the laughing boy. There are only two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
What?
You know, and if you want to know, listen, Liverpool as a football club and as a team right now, we are just absolute
Fucking shit. We're 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 fucking shit.
See, like that's the only thing that was missing from yesterday. We needed the boys to fucking chant that. Like we needed the crowd to chant that we're fucking shit. You know, that's what we needed. That's what we need at this football club. We need the crowd to start singing we're fucking shit because we're so bad. Like we are genuinely the worst coach team I've ever looked at. I don't think I've ever seen a worse coach team in the Premier League in my life, given who our players are, given the fact that we spent £500 million, given the fact that we won the Premier League last year. I don't think based on expectations, we are the worst. I'm sorry. I think based on expectations, we are the worst coach team I've ever seen in the Premier League. Ever. Based on expectations. Yes, there are teams that have finished with like 15 points in a season, but they sucked to begin with. They sucked to begin with. We spent £500 million and we won the league. We broke the record twice. And we're the worst coach team I've ever seen. What's going on here? This is my retirement party. This is my retirement party, Hussam. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm out. I'm saying peace. I'm saying peace out. Arne Slot has fucked me for the last time. He has wasted 2 hours of my life for the last time. As long as this man is here, I am not. I am waving the white flag. I have given up. I surrender. This is the Treaty of Versailles. I capitulate. I've already signed the dotted line. You know, we have an armistice. It's over. You know, ring the bells 4 times. The war is over. You know, the world is at peace again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No, they're not American, Xavier. You missed it at the beginning. They're not American because Americans would have been cold-blooded motherfuckers that in October would have said, I don't care about the fans. He's gone. A real American would have fired Arne Slot in October and told the fans that were upset about it to get fucked because they knew that they would still fucking pay for their tickets. They would still buy their seats. They would still go to the games and they don't give a shit because they're cold-blooded killers. FSG are not cold-blooded killers. They're fake capitalists. They're pussies. Yes, I know. It was a joke, bro. It was a joke. I know what it created, but also so did a shit ton of other things. and I'm Jewish. So listen, we're fucked. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And our owners are terrible Americans. Terrible Americans. Because Americans are better capitalists than this. Americans are more ruthless than this. They give a bad name to America. They give a bad name to America. They're supposed to be repping, but they're not. But yeah, no, I'm done. I don't think Arnie Slot's going anywhere. I think that this team is cooked. I think that we should just sell all the players for their own good. Like, I want to see Florian Wirtz go to Bayern this summer. I want to see Isak go to Real Madrid this summer. I want to see Szoboszlai go to Madrid. I want to see Salah go to Barcelona. I want to see Van Dijk go somewhere. I just want them all gone. You know, I want us to truly be relegated because that's what we deserve. We deserve nothing. And as long as the fans keep going to games, we're going to keep seeing this. I don't want to hear about people. Guys, if I was a season ticket holder, I would be one of the ones that wouldn't sell my ticket and wouldn't go so that there was an empty seat that someone could spot. That's what I would do. You want to talk about protesting? That's how you protest. You boycott. But people don't want to put their money where their mouth is. People don't want to do it. No one actually wants, when push comes to shove, no one actually wants to fucking put their balls on the table and say, I'm him. They don't. They just want to pout. They want to moan. And then they go back to regular scheduled programming. I don't want to fucking hear it. I don't want to hear it. Any self-respecting fan would have seen Joe Gomez for Frimpong at halftime and left the fucking stadium. Any self-respecting fan would have left the ground after seeing that. After watching us play with 4 midfielders not in midfield and then taking off fucking Frimpong for Joe Gomez and then 20 minutes later taking off Joe Gomez for Rio Ngamoa to put Szoboszlai at right back to have Szoboszlai give away a fucking goal, would have left the fucking ground. The fact that there were fans in the seats at the end shows me how unserious of a club this is. The stadium should have been fucking emptied. Should have been fucking emptied. There should have been not a soul in the ground who speaks English. The Frenchies can stay, but no one who speaks English should have been in that ground at the 96th minute. Not fucking one. Unserious people in an unserious club, in an unserious fan base. So why am I going to continue to waste my fucking time with it? I've said the same shit since fucking October. We literally went back and we looked at the titles. October. I got to calm down here. Got to calm down. September 30th, 2025. Has Slot lost the plot? October 6th, 2025. Arnie Slot is the problem and solution. It's April 15th. It's stage 27 cancer, making up new stages as we go. Every week is a new stage that was previously unfounded. We were diagnosed as terminal 6 months ago. Somehow the cancer just keeps spreading without killing us. It's a shame. And that's another thing that I have to say fuck Arnie Slot for. Because he did not show up to win that game yesterday. He showed up to not get embarrassed. His game plan was to not lose 12-0. We were not trying. Because we didn't even fill the midfield. And Ekitike tore his Achilles for nothing. Fuck Arnie Slot. Ekitike shouldn't have been on the pitch. If that's the way that you set up, we shouldn't have even played with strikers. We should have just fielded 11 defenders and just said, let's just sit back. Smoke a cigarette, have some fun. Let's just chill. Let's just chill. Let's all just get high and chill on fucking beach chairs and watch these fucking idiots who just paid for these tickets and laugh. Like, ha, you're an idiot. That's what they should have done. But listen, I get it. I get it. You know, other people are full-time creators, so they can't leave. But I have the luxury of being able to leave. It's the blessing of being a free agent. I do whatever the fuck I want. And what I want is to never watch Arnie Slot ball again. And I'm never going to. This man has fully defeated me. I surrender. I never thought that I would say that I surrender, but I surrender. I don't care anymore. I give up. I'm done. I'm finished. You want my opinion? I've got 6 months of YouTube videos that stand true. That's my opinion on the football club. You want my opinion? Go back and watch this video. Don't care. But I'm done. I give up. And you should too. If you have the ability to not watch this team, you should not watch this team. If it is a choice, make the right choice. Put it to the side, brother. It's a beautiful day. There's sun outside. There's other things to do with life. Start investing in crypto. Buy a Mac Mini and build a fucking AI bot. Like, there's so many things that you can do. Go make some money. Get yourself out of the gutter. The amount of time that I've spent thinking about Liverpool this year, I probably could have become a billionaire. If I just took all of that time and I put it towards investing in the stock market, I'd have like $1 billion portfolio. Enjoy your summer. That's right, Kathy. Enjoy your fucking summer. Because this club doesn't love you. You can love this club all you want, but all this season has proved is that they don't love us back. They don't care about us. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about your pain. They don't care about your opinion. They don't care about your analysis. They care about the money that you spend to park your ass in their seats for 90 fucking minutes. They care about the money that you spend to buy their beer, to buy their tea, to buy their hot dogs, to buy their scarves, to buy their jerseys, to buy their hats. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you so much that they raise the price of all of that shit. And you just fucking sit there and take it. And that's not even the worst thing. Guys, think about the fact that Arnie Slot has been here for the last 6 months, fucking the club in the ass, and where fans draw the line is a £2 increase in tickets. We have less than 50% of the points available in the last 108 points, and we draw the line at a £2 increase in ticket pricing. That's where you draw the line? £1? You're shitting me. You're fucking shitting me, Mantis. £1 fucking pound? Are you dead ass? Is it actually £1? Liverpool ticket increase amount. Arnie Slot. Arnie, my mic working? Arnie Slot has metaphorically fucked all of us in the ass this whole season. And we're going to throw our fucking toys out the pram because the season tickets have increased from $21.50 to $27. Guys, 5.5 pounds. That's where these fans draw the line. 5.5 fucking pounds. You know what I could buy with 5.5 pounds? This fucking coffee. This coffee was $5.50. You're telling me that this whole season of him fucking you raw, and you're going to draw the line at this coffee. So I buy one less coffee a year for Liverpool, and that's where I lose my shit. I'm going to blow a fucking gasket, bro. Do you know how fucking lucky you are? Do you know how fucking lucky you are to pay 27 fucking pounds for a game? Do you know how fucking lucky you are for 27 pounds for a season ticket? Are you fucking, you ungrateful fuck? Do you want to know? I had season tickets for the New York Giants, okay? Season tickets for the New York Giants. So only 8 games. 8 games a season. When I had season tickets for the New York Giants, you only get 8 home games a year. 8. Not fucking, not Premier League plus Champions League plus Carabao Cup plus FA Cup plus blah, 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 blah. 8 fucking games. 8 fucking games. You had to pay $5,000 a year just to keep the license for your seats. $5,000 just for the license to have the season tickets. Then you had to pay for every fucking ticket that you had for every game at face value. That's over $10,000 for a season. $10,000. And you're going to lose your shit over 5.5 pounds? 5.5 fucking pounds. You're going to lose your shit over a fucking coffee. That just shows you how ungrateful people in England are for the kind of ridiculous bargains that they get. You guys don't understand how good you fucking have it there. You do not understand how good you have it. You really don't. You really don't understand it. Hey, we won the Super Bowl in our first season of having season tickets. So hold that shit. But I can't believe I'm so angry. I was sitting here thinking that it's like, okay, they doubled the price of season tickets. I'm sitting here and thinking that this was like a real number that made sense. And I'm like, okay, ticket price increases, great. I never even bothered to look into it. 5.5 fucking pounds. You know how much it is per game, per general admission? Do you know how much it is per match, per general admission? 50 pence. 50 pence. $1.25 to $1.75. That's the increase per match for general admission. Hey, big up the Red Army. Really fighting for what's right. Helping the working class people. Have you ever been to Anfield? Have you ever been there? Well, listen, I'm glad I don't go because it's a fucking library. Well, I mean, listen, I don't know. Listen, 8 francs. I don't know about you, but I saw a completely sold out game yesterday. So I don't know who didn't go. And against Fulham, I saw a completely sold out game. So I don't know who didn't go. And also, if you're going to complain about a 5.5 pound increase from 21.50 to 27 pounds, like respectfully, I don't want to hear it. A 21.5 pound to 27 pound increase per season. That's such an inconsequential amount of money. And if 27 pounds is a consequential amount of money to someone, then I would tell them that you probably shouldn't be going to live sporting events, and you should focus on making more money and having a better life. That is completely different. That was taxation without representation. And that was a consequential amount of money. If you're going to sit here and tell me that 27 pounds a year, if you're going to sit here and tell me that $30 in a calendar year is a consequential amount of money for you, I don't think that you should be spending your time watching sports. I'm like, that's the way if $30 is consequential in a calendar year, there are more important things for you to be focusing on for yourself. I'm not even trying to be a dick. If that's a consequential amount of money, you have more important priorities you need to be facing than fucking sports. We're not talking about a large amount of money here. But either way, in the grand scheme of things, ticket prices in England for games are, bro, you guys are paying nothing. Like literally, compare yourself to American sports. It's a steal. Like, be grateful that you live in the UK and that you guys even have ticket control. Like, be grateful that that's a thing. Be grateful that you even have that. Spoiled is not the right term. I think it's people are clouded and they're so used to what they've been doing that they haven't opened their eyes and seen what the rest of the world is doing. And again, if you're telling me that the line here is not Arnie Slot and the terrible football and 50 points out of 110 and being in 16th on points gained in the last 38 games, if that's not the line, and 27 pounds in a year is the line, we are completely different kinds of fans. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you, Roach. But again, my point remains the same. If you are the kind of person where 27 pounds in a season is a consequential amount of money for you, I don't think that you should be going to games. Like, that's just a life thing. If you can't afford 30 pounds in a if you cannot afford 30 pounds of an excess fee in a calendar year, I don't think that you should be fucking focusing on sports. And that should not be the line that you drew this season. The point isn't even the fans here. You're not understanding. The point is that this is where you're going to draw the line and this is where you're going to protest. Not the football that you've seen all season, but 30 fucking pounds. It's not the misery and the pain and the biblically terrible title defense and wasting 500 million pounds and having the two record signings having the worst debut seasons for two record signings in history. It's not 50 points out of 110. It's not 4-0 to PSG. It's not 3-0 to fucking Crystal Palace twice. It's not losing to United at home. It's not having a 25-point swing in the Premier League. It's none of that. It's 30 pounds. Who's the plastic fan? Who's the plastic fan? That's fucking great, 8 francs. I don't care. Once again, if 30 pounds is a consequential amount of money in a calendar year, you should not be going to football games. You should be focusing on your life and becoming a better person. You should be focusing on yourself. If 30 pounds is an impactful amount of money, you cannot afford to have a season ticket. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That's not a lot of money. That's like a fucking double steak Chipotle bowl with guacamole and chips. Like, that's not a lot of money. I'm not even kidding. A double steak Chipotle bowl with guacamole and chips is like $28. You're basically complaining that you have to buy a Chipotle bowl. Like, this isn't even me trying to offend you. This is just facts. Like, this is numbers. This is numbers. If you cannot afford something, I would say that you should not be worried about that. You should be worried about becoming able to afford it. You, Kathy, do you have a season ticket to Liverpool? See, now that's a consequential amount of money. £260 is a consequential amount of money. In a calendar year, 260 is of consequence. Interesting. So perhaps Google is lying. Perhaps Google is lying. Perhaps Liverpool have tainted Google. Perhaps I'm reading propaganda. Perhaps. But I still stand on the point that people should not be drawing the line at money, and that people should have been drawing the line at football. But Kathy, is that for every single game? So it's a £260 increase, but it's for the entire season. So every single ticket is like increasing in price by a little bit. I see a maximum increase of $1.42 per game. That's really interesting because I'm reading on OneFootball that season tickets will rise between $21.50 and £27, £27, equating to a maximum increase of $142. But you're saying that they increased it for $260. Something doesn't make sense here. I believe you. Perhaps all the public information is just total lies. If that's the case, then that's another reason for you to hate FSG. Hang on. Let's read what's actually on Liverpool's website. This is their video. This is their article. So, adult season tickets will increase between $21.50 and £27 next season. No more than $142 per game. Junior tickets will remain frozen at £9. Local general tickets remain frozen at £9. I mean, guys, £9 for a local general ticket is crazy. The following 8 ticket price freezes in the last 10 seasons. Total season tickets. Hey, big up. This doesn't make any sense, though. They have to be lying then. If you got a £260 increase, I mean, just what's 19 times $1.50? That doesn't make any sense because in the Premier League alone, it should only go up by £27. Is it different prices for the fucking Champions League and cups? Oh, that's only one ticket. That's only one seat. How many seats do you have, Kathy? If you had like 8 seats, it would make sense. So if you had 2 tickets and they both increased by £27 per season. Interesting. So so this is just all propaganda. The more we know, the more we know. Different pricing rates. Interesting. Well, what I would do if I had a season ticket is instead of protesting with Arnie Slot being at the helm, I would just sell every single ticket I had for a profit and I would just make some money. Simple. If I were you, Kathy, and if Slot is here next season, I would be looking to sell every single game for a profit and make some money. Because you could easily make back that 260 and way more by just selling your tickets. We ain't doing this. We spent an hour talking about the game. No. Wait a minute. Kathy, you're not allowed to. So you can't sell your ticket for a game to someone else. I'm not saying sell your season ticket. I'm saying you cannot. What happens if you can't go? You can't sell your ticket to someone else in the cop? So how the fuck does anyone get tickets to the cop? How the fuck did Tom sit in the cop? Oh, wow. That's fucked up, dude. All right. You know what? You know what? This is called reading, taking information, creating an opinion, finding someone else who has an actual firsthand account of it, and then changing our opinion. I understand why you're angry. I understand why I didn't know all these ins and outs. I didn't know all these ins and outs. I didn't know that you could not just sell your ticket for a game to someone else. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what? Now that I think about it, even though that we pay more, I think our system is better than yours. We might have to pay more, but we don't get fucked. We only get fucked by the market. We don't get fucked by the people who sell us the ticket. That sucks. You can't sell your own fucking ticket that you paid for. So you're not even buying a ticket. You're just like renting the license to see the game in person. It's not even yours. If you can't sell it on a game by game basis, it's not even yours. Why even call it a season ticket? Just call it a ticket license. Just call it rent a ticket because that's all you're doing. That's crazy. Miss me with that shit. Miss me with that shit. We had season tickets for the Giants. We could do whatever the fuck we wanted with those seats. We could sell them, make a profit. Easy money. Well, you know what? You get money off your season ticket the following season. Ah, okay. Well, you know what? You know what? Given how next season is going to be, this is what would be the smart thing. Go to the minimum amount of games that you have to go to. Go to the minimum amount of games you should have to go to. In protest, you should go to the minimum amount. I don't know what NFC is. What's NFC? Is it like a fucking digital ticket that's only on your phone? Is it like a card that is like has your name on it? You have to show your ID. Does it have like a picture associated to it? Do they look at your picture when you fucking scan yourself? How do they even check that? Oh, okay, Kathy. So in theory, you could just give me your smartphone and I could just fucking and just go in, or do they like literally check your picture? Do they like, is there like a picture thing that pops up like at Costco when you scan your membership and your picture shows up? Or is it just I need the physical phone that has it on it? That's fucked up. All right, you know what? You guys this is called education, people. This is called forming an opinion and then realizing I was wrong. You're right. You're right. You guys are getting fucked out the ass anyway. So these even if it is 27 pounds, if it's this fucked of a situation to have a season ticket, you shouldn't be making it more expensive. I would understand if they made it more expensive if you could sell the tickets. Then I'd be like, okay, you shouldn't be complaining. But that's crazy. That's wild. All right, well, we learned something new today. I apologize. I jumped to a conclusion too early. What I didn't jump a fucking to a conclusion too early on, though. I did not jump to a conclusion too early on Arnie Slot. We said it in October, and we say it now again. This club ain't going anywhere. Yeah. That's fucked up, Kathy. That's fucked up. Yeah, that's dumb as hell. That's dumb as hell. Like, I'm sorry. That's so fucking stupid. When's the last time there was a terror attack at an American sporting event? We fucking anyone with a swinging dick, anyone who breathes fucking oxygen can buy a ticket to any sporting event in America as long as they have the money to buy it. That's the dumbest excuse I've ever seen. This is genuinely the dumbest thing I've ever read. Anyone in America. Let's search events near me. Let's see what I can go to. Let's see what I can go to in LA. Let's see what I can do. Let's look up the Kings. Hey, check it out. So right now, if I wanted to go to a Kings playoff game with no fees right now, here we go. All I got to do. See, all I have to spend is $114. That's not including fees. That's just $114 flat. Boom, I got my ticket. There we go. Welcome to America. No, wait, hold on. $111. Oh, wow. But look at this. They even show me what the view of my seat is going to be. Amazing stuff. Look at that. Boom. I can even see behind. Oh, well, you can't see behind me. But I can see everything about it. Crazy. And I don't have to put it in my ID. I don't have to put it in my ID. That's nuts that you guys have to do that shit. Wild. Anyway, I got a lot of shit to do today. I got other shit I gotta do. Okay. Well, this has been a great last stream of my life. Hey, big up, Kathy. 37 fucking years. You've been a season ticket holder longer than I've been alive. So big up. Quite literally. Longer than I have been on this planet, you have had a season ticket. So I can't really chat to you about prices. I'm assuming that you have more than one, though. Although the cop, that increases by that much. That would make sense. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be back. I'm definitely tanking, and I mean, I'm not watching the team for the rest of the year. I have the luxury of not having to do that. I don't have a season ticket that's forcing me to go to these games, which is just diabolical. It's diabolical. You have, I pay money to have to do something. Think about that for a second. You're paying money to have to do something. It's crazy. Yeah, maybe I'll stream something else, man. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll stream something else here. But what I won't do is fucking sit here, talk about fucking Liverpool. That's what I won't do. But big up to all you guys, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Remember, we're fucked. We're destined for mediocrity. Be grateful that you don't have to go to these games. That's one thing I'm now grateful for. I don't have to go to these things. Hey, you're right. Today is the anniversary of the Hillsborough disaster. Big up to the 97. Also, big up to PSG. They visited the Hillsborough Memorial. They also visited Diogo Jota Memorial. Very classy move from them. Very classy. Very professional. Goes a long way. I have a lot more respect for the club. But yeah, man, that's about it. We're fucked. We're absolutely screwed. We're gonna end it my favorite way.
It's time to go!
It's time to go, big guy. Get the fuck out of my club. Why? Because with Arnie Slot here, we are.
No. We're completely fucked. We're completely fucked.
And until the next time I see you, which I don't know when it will be, but until then, remember that as an institution, Liverpool FC are absolutely, utterly diabolical.